I've been noticing something lately. Everything feels loud right now, not just online, but mentally. Even in moments where nothing bad is happening, it still feels like a lot is happening. It feels like something is always asking for something due to like social media, due to especially when it comes to TikTok, YouTube, everybody's throwing in ads everywhere, comments, reactions. It feels like you have to react to something all the time. I don't even think it's because people are doing more than before. I more think that it's because like everything feels like it needs a reaction due to the way the world is right now, due to everything going on in real life to where people feel like, okay, like if I see something outside and somebody's doing something, I could record it because online everybody records everything. Like we've become a society where everything feels so loud, and it's just everything feels like that because everything is loud. Like everything needs a reaction, everything needs this. But loudness isn't just sound, it's a demand. Even rest feels loud because when it comes to sitting down and doing nothing, we feel like we're wasting time because subconsciously what social media has taught us is that you need to be on go 24/7. You see streamers 24/7 going on doing this, that, and they're successful. So you feel like, damn, when I'm resting, I'm being a bum. Straight up. And we've gotten used to filling every single gap in our life with something. When you're sitting down, you can't sit with yourself because your fingers automatically click TikTok, automatically click Instagram. Even when you're not on TikTok, you're on Instagram Reels. Even when you're not on Instagram Reels, you're on TikTok, scrolling mindlessly. And I don't even think it's because we're lazy. I really believe it's because we're not used to sitting in between anymore. Straight up. Like, we're not used to the stillness that life offers because we're so used to just simply mindlessly doing stuff now. Stillness used to be normal. Now it feels awkward. It feels like you're missing out on something. It feels like you're doing nothing. It feels like you're wasting your time. You should be doing something, even if you're not really doing anything, because a lot of the time people use that like in between to do things that was not really necessary, because sometimes it's necessary to really just sit there and think. And honestly, I've gotten the best ideas simply like this is something I do too. When it comes to going to the shower, I used to listen to music. Sometimes I occasionally do that, but now when I go in the shower, I don't. Sometimes I bring my phone into the shower, and that's how crazy life has gotten. However, most times now when I go in the shower, I just think, let the water wash over me. Think about the things that I don't allow myself to think about during the day. And it has helped me a lot because when it comes to that, that's how people get the best ideas. Because say you in the shower, you have music playing, you're focused on the lyrics. With no music, with no nothing, with no distraction, just the water falling down, you're allowing your brain to rest. And then once your brain rests, truly rest, because people think when you sleep you rest. No, when you're sitting still, you're resting too. Your brain is not active. Your brain allows itself to think. Your brain allows itself to connect the dots. Now, your brain is always connecting the dots in between when it comes to um behind the scenes. However, you're not conscious of it. But when you're really conscious and you allow yourself space to finish a thought, space for a feeling to settle, space for your body to realize it's not being chased, most of the exhaustion people feel is not from doing too much. It's really from never stopping fully and really taking everything in. So decisions feels harder, emotion feel louder, and even simple things feel overwhelming. Not because they are, but because things are happening on top of unfinished mental noise. And the part that gets overlooked is how the loudness makes decisions for us. When everything feels urgent, you don't really get to choose. You react, you keep up, and you move because you feel like this is what you're supposed to do. You're not doing it from your heart. Quiet doesn't feel empty anymore, it feels unfamiliar, like a space to fill. But quiet isn't nothing, it just doesn't compete well. It doesn't shout, it doesn't demand, and it doesn't try to convince you of anything. And because of that, it's very easy to miss. I don't think the answer really is to escape the noise or to disappear or to fix everything, but I think the first step is really noticing how loud things have gotten. And once that's in here, you really realize that we are trying to fill space that we don't need to fill. That's really it. I'm gonna just leave it there.